even the rest of the decade. A $25,000 fine for Andrew Bynum. Joey Crawford will toss it up as he works with Derek Collins and Mark Lindsay. And it's controlled by Dallenberg, Holiday, and the 76ers. A team that's, believe it or not, got a better record on the road than at home. They're 12-18 on the road, just 10-17 in their own building.
Well, that's because on the road they don't get booed too much.
It's a tough crowd.
Tough crowd in Philly, boy.
Very, very tough.
You better bring it in Philly. They let you know about it early and often.
And come back with something strong, or you'll even get more. Yeah, you're right about Philadelphia. Very vocal group, aren't they? And creative and clever. And funny group. Now, on the inbounds, only 5 of the shot clock. Lou Williams and Dallenberg gets a dunk out of it. So dribble penetration beats the Lakers to start the game. And Lou Williams has started the last 2, and he has responded. He has been hot over the last 2. And you talked about it, Stu, at the top. Allen Iverson, not with the team. Opportunities for others like Lou Williams.
Well, it put the ball back into other people's hands, especially Iguodala.
Pau Gasol over the smaller. Elton Brand keeps it alive for Andrew Bynum. So a miss, a board, and Bynum with the dunk. Well,
Powell should get some credit for that one. Short-armed the first shot, but stayed after it. Tapped it enough to keep it alive for Andrew.
That's a big mismatch, isn't it? Brand trying to guard Pau Gasol.
Yeah, but Elton Brand's got some long arms, so he can make up for a couple of inches with the wingspan of his.
Drew Holiday sets it up, and Dallenberg goes to the line. So once again, the ball gets inside for an easy entry pass like that. And Dallenberg, the recipient.
I talked about how Powell kept it alive. Our Carl's Jr. Exmo shows Powell tapping it. Andrew says, "Oh, thank you very much." For more Exmo highlights, check out FoxSportsWest.com.
Dallenberg in his 8th year out of Seton Hall. As it spins away, and he had a real good start to the season, and even a little bit before the All-Star break, and maybe it was the minutes, and maybe the emotional factor of what happened in the land he grew up in, Haiti. And his numbers are down. His minutes have been down a little bit, so obviously Eddie Jordan recognizing that as well as he misses 2 free throws. But there's been a little bit of a wilt factor, and I'm not talking about Wilt Chamberlain. But he's been down lately. Fish on the drive. Pau Gasol back at it. Here comes Dallenberg. You could see that coming.
That's what he does.
Yep. Secondary defender. Fish. Andrew Bynum took it away from Dallenberg. And over Dallenberg. It's kept alive by Gasol. Fish after it. Kept it alive, but Lou Williams, quick hands, takes it away. A 3-on-2. As it turns out, Iguodala defended well, but Williams was there. Now the Lakers, Kobe never got back with Pau Gasol, and the Lakers have their first lead of the game.
Well, the Lakers dodged one that time. I mean,
what a break.
Oh, my goodness.
Elton Brand, quick catch and shoot. Still has that good stroke from about 15, 16 feet.
Yeah, you really have to stay on him. But the length of Pau especially should be able to have him thinking about the defender.
Ron Artest. It looked long out of his hand, and it was.
Well, it's rare that off the dribble where you see Ron Artest shoot on balance. He's always floating one way or the other.
Drew Holiday glasses it in on his first try as a professional in Southern California, where he grew up, and his mom and dad here watching. So there's some strong emotions running there. You can understand why. It's a 2-point game. Quick move by Gasol. And it paid off. He thought it was brushed as well and pushed under by Brand as he looked at the baseline official Derek Collins. Pau Gasol with 4 of the first 6 for the Lakers. He had a big game back in Philadelphia.
All you need to have get those big games going again consistently.
Lou Williams. Flat, short. Bynum gets it out quickly. Seems like Pau could not hang on to the basketball in Dallas.
Yeah, and normally, at least last year at least, what a man. He dunked that without jumping. He reached for that one. No, I got to see that again. Save that one. We got to see that one.
And it was like he was almost under the cylinder when he put it in.
Wow.
8-6 late. Bynum with 4. Gasol with 4. And Lou Williams wide open. And he can shoot. Good-looking player. Lou Williams right out of high school in his 5th year. From Snellville, Georgia. He's just 23 years old. On the handoff, Artest blows the layup.
Well, he didn't know whether to use the glass or shoot it straight in, and halfway there he messed up over.
Williams couldn't hang on. Artest never got back, so on another leak out, an easy one for the Lakers. 10-9. Lakers by 1. Eddie Jordan calling the play on the sideline as they run a basic Princeton offense. Pretty complicated one, but basically on those same principles.
That time, Derek and Kobe switched guard to guard. I like that. You don't have to worry about fighting any screen.
Dallenberg can make 2 15-footers with nobody in his face, but a fall away from the same length was pretty good.
You don't think when you have a guy in your face. When you have time to turn the basketball, read the commissioner's name, but start thinking too much, it comes a tougher shot.
Kobe looking for his first shot, instead trying to get the assist. Fish coming off a 3 for 13 game as Gasol created that. Backdoor Andrew Bynum.
That time he jumped and missed the dunk. Should have tried it flat-footed.
Stay grounded. Drew Holiday sets it up. What a dunk by Iguodala. Man, the lead by Holiday and the athleticism early display by Iguodala in his 6th year from Arizona. Now Kobe getting away from Holiday, but lost the handle. Stays with it. A lot of time for Fish. And it works. Despite the run out by Williams. It's all tied up at 13.
Lakers have to start getting it together on the defensive end. I know it's early in the contest, halfway through the first quarter, but so far the Sixers have gotten some rather easy opportunities.
Behind the glass. And Dallenberg mistimed his jump as Williams took it away from Andrew Bynum. Iguodala, he's been down this year percentage-wise. His numbers have been up over the last few weeks. I'm talking about shooting percentage. And he's down at 17 points a game compared to almost 20 a game last year. Artest off the front. And Iguodala was burned. Perfect pass over the top by Kobe. 15-13 Lakers.
There's another example of just being too strong for his opposition. That time, Ron Artest just overpowering and forcing Iguodala to have to front and give up the easy one. We've got the timeout. 5:53 to go in the first quarter. The Lakers lead it by a pair as Kobe being the facilitator early in the play by Andrew Bynum. How do you do that? I guess being 7 foot helps, as Andre Iguodala doesn't need to be. It's Andre Iguodala and all that athleticism.
Yeah, well, he's a competitor, and I mean, we played a game against Philadelphia, one of their best players, Iguodala. He 3 for 11, 9 points in the ball game. I mean, you don't get that with every player. I mean, there's players who are just going to, beat you up. I mean, the other night he gave up a couple layups to Marion because he had to help out, but Marion was all-star for a couple years. Gets basically 6 points against him. So I mean, that really is he's a difference maker on the other end of the floor.
And that's the reason why they brought him in, to be a difference maker on the defensive end.
Yeah, the Lakers have improved this year defensively. To hold on Dallenberg before the ball ever got in. It'll come to the side, but back to what Phil Jackson was talking about, just looking at the raw numbers, the Lakers gave up 99 plus a game last year, 96 so far this season, and they're 5th right now, Stu, in field goal percentage defense, and that's a dramatic improvement over last year.
And you say only 3 points differential, but 3 points is a lot.
Yeah, it'll stay in the Lakers' end.
Yeah, that time Elton Brand knew the pass was coming to Powell, but just was a split second late. But he's going the other way for an uncontested.
And when you improve by 3 or 4 points during the course of a season, that is significant.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Kobe spinning away, trying to get it to Gasol. And it did not get off in time, deep into the clock. So the deflection, Holiday was trying to defend Kobe. That's tough. Here's the youngest player in the NBA bringing in the ball right now, Drew Holiday. And a real good guard. It's going to be a nice combo guard. They want him to be a lead guard, but they've asked him at 19 years of age, doesn't turn 20 until June, to guard Kobe. Okay.
Welcome to the NBA.
5 minutes left in the first 12. Lakers by 2. Elton Brand. And Andrew Bynum.
Good box out.
Yeah, put him all the way into the basket, didn't he?
Nice job.
Now Kobe on the hesitation move. And Holiday had his hand on top of the ball, and Kobe's strength still got it up there. 17-13.
Well, that looked a little awkward on the play, almost like a travel, but Kobe somehow finds a way to manufacture a shot.
The Lakers' biggest lead of the game. 4:37 left in the opening quarter. The Lakers have split, believe it or not, their last 4 here at Staples Center, and that's after taking 23 of their first 27 on their home floor. And make it 24 of the first 27. Holiday sets up Dalembert. Big time block, Pau Gasol.
Big time.
Man, he got up there with a long player like Dalembert. Back door. Andrew Bynum. Yes. Kobe on the assist. Beautiful dunk.
Well, Drew Holiday was there, but he jumped and everything, but he just couldn't get his elevator to go up high enough as Andrew was there to flush it.
6-point Laker lead. The Lakers right now on an 8-0 run. It's Dalembert at the opposite end. And a well-timed pass inside by Iguodala.
That's a nice play. He turned. He's being ISO'd on one side of the floor, defended by Artest, and he just took his time and made the nice pass.
It's his second assist. Artest, step back time.
Again, though, you see how the balance is on his shot? That one, he really never did get squared as he turns without dribbling. He didn't swing that right foot around to square his shoulders up. Talked about the alley-oop to Andrew. Drew Holiday was there, but I'm sorry, Drew, just not tall enough to handle that one.
You can get up there, but the elevator goes to a different level. 3.5 left in the first quarter. And a 19-15 lead for the Lakers. The Lakers won by 8 in Philadelphia. It was not a pretty game. 99-91. Good look. Holiday makes the most of it. So that's 4 straight for the 76ers in 4 now. The former Campbell Hall Viking.
And the other thing I'd like to see the Lakers do is take every player on every team very serious. Come out knowing that they're pros for a reason and not just think you can go through the motions and get it done.
Boy, Andrew got a great look out of that, didn't he?
Yeah, he came up short. He's short arm.
Inside of 3. Lakers shooting 45%. A little bit better off, 47%. Elton Brand, real quick. Was that with the left hand?
With the left.
Yep. It looked like it.
And that was the dribble with the kneecap.
Let's get a grip. And right now the Lakers are trying to get a grip on this game because there's not been a lot of consistency. Kobe throws it away, got caught in the air, and a good foul by Lamar Odom. It's only the second team foul for the Lakers, and it's outside of the 2-minute mark.
2 minutes and 34 seconds to go in the first quarter, and the Lakers consistently play the way they have been. Inconsistent. Essentially, but the play that he's made that has impressed me the most, no, not the first 2 hoops. They've been routine. But the defensive play on Samuel Dalembert. Dalembert goes up the block and Powell's there with the rejection. That was a nice play.
And Powell, 11th in the league in blocks. We forget about it, but he's picked it up. And you see what he's done over the last 9. Well, how would you like to go to an upcoming Lakers home game? Courtesy of Verizon Wireless. Just text tickets to 525-377. That is tickets to 525-377 by the end of the night's game, and you're automatically entered. For all the rules, just head over to the website, thelakers.com. Kobe Bryant playing at home for the first time in better than 2 weeks at Staples Center. As we head downstairs with Patrick O'Neal. Patrick.
Thanks, guys. Spoke with Powell on the way in. Against Dallas, he did not have one of his better games. He admitted that. He said he has to be more active. Only had 9 shot attempts. He said it's not always just getting the ball inside. He has to be more active on the offensive glass. And he's doing that so far tonight.
19 on the board now for Philadelphia. Stu, you talked about getting their act together at the defensive end. Boy, points in the paint. Philadelphia getting inside way too often. Off the miss. It's Iguodala, and they want to push it. Williams again, another layup. So right now, it's an 8-0 run for the 76ers. Lakers just led 19-13.
But still, to me, the energy level against Dallas, it was evident that the energy really wasn't there. Tonight, to start this game, I don't see the kind of energy that I would like to see.
Right, and take, as you said, every opponent very seriously, like they're an elite team.
Every opponent and every player on that team. And these guys are here for a reason, so play them.
And you and I were talking about, well, we watched him warm up tonight. Drew Holiday works his way to the cup. Pretty play, and it's put back by Dalembert on the dribble penetration by Holiday, who's going to be a nice player in this league. That's 8 for Dalembert. But they should have better than a 22-35 record. There's enough talent on the 76ers that you better take them seriously. Lamar and a foul.
Drew Holiday.
Yep. On Kobe. As before, Lamar ever got in the motion, and that's why I brought it back down. For Holiday, it is his first foul. First in the final two, so they're out. Lakers still have a foul to give here in the first 12-minute session. Kobe wanted it. Now the deflection. Yeah, it won't go off in time. Turnover for the Lakers. It is their third.
And it's not like the Sixers are playing that great a defense. The Lakers are just slow getting into their sets, just going through the motions of trying to get a certain player involved. That's not going to get the job done.
76ers 14 of the first 23 and make it now 16 of their first 25 are in the paint. Way too easy. Dallenberg way above his average already. He's got 10 points in the first quarter. It's a guy that averages about 8 a game. Kobe fouled if it's Holiday. It's his second. And Holiday took a shot to the chops of the process. It is. I think he's taking a shot and he's bleeding as he heads over to the bench.
He probably would have been going out of the game regardless of the little bit of blood on his lips. As we get another look at Dallenberg with the easy opportunity thanks to, again, dribble penetration, this time by Andre Iguodala breaking down the Lakers defense. 10 points for Dallenberg in the first quarter. I'd say keeping guys to their average or so, well, it's going to be hard to do with Dallenberg.
Rodney Carney has come into the game for Drew Holiday, so they're a little bit longer with Carney, who goes at 6'7", 205. He's in his fourth year out of Memphis.
Good slasher.
And starting his career with the Sixers and now comes back. And they liked him from the beginning. It's a one-point game and the 2 free throws by Kobe with 29.9 to play. No quiet start for the Lakers tonight.
The name of the game is intensity. So let's see if the Lakers can pick it up from this point forward.
All they have to do is look back to last St. Patrick's Day. They faced the 76ers and they lost on a buzzer beater by that guy at the head of the key, Iguodala. Short, but it'll be a final shot. And Dallenberg didn't have to go that soon, did he? Now Lamar, will he get it off in time? Yes. And not too far off. But the Lakers, they need to pick it up. Down by a point at the end of the first quarter.
And I say pick it up because just look at the bounce in their step, the way they're carrying themselves on the floor. Not real energetic, not like the defending champs who want to send a message that you can't come here and take care of us. We'll head to the second with the Lakers trailing by 1.
Steelers would like to congratulate the Lakers on their 50th anniversary. The Lakers closing out their season set with the 76ers. Won in Philly about a month ago now by 8. Trailing by a point early. Thaddeus Young comes into the game, and you talk about Thaddeus Young, Rodney Carney, Maurice Spates. There's talent on the 76ers roster. And Young, Lamar, all the way to the hole, and Pau Gasol finishing it off. It was just outside of the cylinder when he pushed it back. Lakers by a point, and Gasol now with 6 and 4 boards.
Example of what the Lakers have been giving up. Dribble penetration that frees up a big for attack. Dallenberg
and a little step. Could it have been any easier?
Wow, a nice move, but a terrible finish.
That's the guy with that fall-away 15-footer, and he had the guy in his face. Pau Gasol, the face-up. Not even close. Late close by Dallenberg as he flashed over. Williams, hesitation, and another layup. Boy, Lou Williams is an all-star at the start of this game, isn't he? 23-year-old, last year played in 81 games off the bench. An average to career best 13, but since he's gone back into the starting lineup over the last 2, he's had 21. That's his average. Tough, and Gasol's there. Stayed with the play against the smaller man on the opposite side after the miss by Shannon Brown.
Something's going to happen to get the Lakers going here. Another good defensive play, some highlight play offense, something that'll generate the crowd that maybe will help the Lakers get going themselves.
Easy. D'Alembert more points in the paint after the dribble penetration. Way too easy. Iguodala has time to smile and smack a few guys on the way down.
Now, Iguodala only has 2 points, but he's got 5 assists.
Wow. Are you headed downstairs?
Well, again, a flat angled pass. When you're having a 2-guard front, you have one guard that lags back. He's at an angle. He can't be flat with the guard with the ball, because when you make that pass, the defender just steps in and he's going the other way.
Lamar Odom leaving it off for Brown. Man, I don't know how he got it away. Pretty sloppy. Farmar tried another 3. He's got 1 already. 31-28 76ers. Lakers at 41%. 76ers 52%. D'Alembert got there again. Good first step. He's not a lot of weight on the guy to begin with. That's 14 for Samuel D'Alembert. Yes, 14.
Well, he's doubled his average so far, so he's off to a nice start.
Gasol just reverses it home and protected against the shot blocker. D'Alembert among the top 10, in fact 5th in the league in block shots.
Yeah, he doesn't give up anything easy. I mean, he'll challenge just about everything. That time he just got tricked.
Williams threw some picks. And the lefty Young blocked away. Lamar Odom, it looked like, from behind. Artest on the opposite side. But they haven't had to hit many jumpers, have they? Everything's outside. Or inside, rather. And Gasol inside for the Lakers. Stays with it with Lamar Odom.
Lamar got that one, I believe.
They'll give it to Lamar. Man, it's his first basket of the game. Gasol already in double figures with 10 points, 5 boards, and a timeout for the 76ers.
Well, I'm sure Eddie Jordan is going to call this timeout to let his team know about offensive rebounding right now, as the Lakers missing opportunities but getting second and third attempts. 8:40 to go here in the half. Philadelphia 76ers having their way in the paint. If the Lakers say, well, we can score inside as well, and you know what? You better do a lot more of that.
Alvin Campbell, Lakers leading scorer in the decade of the 90s. From Inglewood to Clemson, South Carolina, and then all the way back to Inglewood. Stay tuned. Second half, Carl's Jr. Sports Update, as we'll check in with Patrick O'Neill downstairs. Lou Williams, Samuel D'Alembert, the 2. And they're the ones. 14 for D'Alembert in 14 minutes, 11 for Lou Williams. Now Maurice Spates. Deep into the clock. Iguodala knows it. And off the lip of the rim. Lamar, quick hands.
Hard to rebound.
Yeah, he's got soft hands, doesn't
wow, that thing, you rebound that in self-defense.
Gasol, his experience against the youngster, and takes advantage of second-year Maurice Spates out of Florida, who left after just his sophomore season, so he's only 22.
Well, he just had no idea which hand Powell was going to use that time, so he was really at a disadvantage.
Young. Reach and the foul. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Powell's trying to take it, and will give it to Lamar. He'll give it to Lamar. So Lamar's got 2. He's the only Laker with 2.
Good first step. Very nice first step.
Good-looking player. 6'8", 220-pounder. And they've gotten better soon. That's why when we were watching them warm up, they do have a lot of talent down there. They're going to be strapped and saddled with another 3 years of Elton Brand's contract for Eddie Jordan. But they're 15-13 over the last 28. 7-22, though, to start the season. That's a pretty tough hole to get out of.
Yeah. After 29 games, you've got 22 losses. That's a tough one. Very tough.
Young gets 1 of 2. And there's Elton Brand. They give him a 5-year deal, and it was a huge deal. Let's see if the Lakers can pick it up. You see the 5 on the floor for the 76ers. Shannon Brown with a great set, and the foul by Iguodala.
Nice play by Shannon. Crossover, explosion step, and then all of a sudden he finds Powell as his defender had to leak over. Just like that, 3-point opportunity coming to Powell, who now has 14 points, 5 rebounds, 7 out of 11 from the field.
There is something about the 76ers for Pau Gasol. He had 19 and 10 back in Philly. Last 5 against the Sixers, he has averaged 26 points and 11 rebounds. Those are healthy numbers. Now, the super quick Lou Williams. Speights invited to take it. And Shannon Brown off the trampoline. Lakers by 3. Just about 5 minutes into the second quarter. Gasol with space for Farmar out of his hand. Didn't know if he'd get to the rim. Jordan's already taken 3 threes. And blocks Carney as Lamar. But the Lakers relax. And Iguodala gets the easy one inside. So they got initially the stop. All of a sudden,
Carney gets credit for 2 shots on that play. Got both of them blocked.
The percentage buster. Shannon Brown, as Powell hit the deck, that was his target.
Shot clock issues.
In front of your own bench. Step back, won't get to the rim. That's twice now at that end of the floor. So to 3.
I think that's 3 24-second violations.
At least 2 we know of. 3. So you don't normally see it in front of your own bench. That's the kind of start, kind of typifies the beginning for the Lakers tonight. 6:37 left in the first half. Yet the Lakers up by a point. Done a good job of the glass. A +4 there after they've been out-rebounded by 5 in each of the last 2 games to Memphis and Dallas. Space, big hit. Carney. Had it knocked out of bounds. He thought Bram was on his back. Gives a look to Mark Lindsay.
Not only go up with 2 hands to rebound, but you create a lot of space as well. When you come down, come down with authority, and guys won't be around you that close in the next rebound. Afraid of getting their chops, messed up. I'm serious.
New grill work.
Reach in there and find one of your dentures missing.
Gasol with Lamar Odom. And Lamar continues to be hot for the Lakers. Here's the best player of the last game. 21 points due in the last one at Dallas on 8 of 11 from the field. He's just got an air of confidence about him now.
He's thinking aggressively on the offensive end. He's not shooting as a last resort all the time.
Good entry. Boy, Speights got rid of it. That's Iguodala on the assist once again. He's got 7.
7 assists.
Yeah, he's been finding his teammates and right next to the rim.
We started talking about the ball's in his hands more now that Allen is with the club.
Shannon Brown, quick release. Good move over a little longer. Thaddeus Young.
Yeah, but that head fake really froze Thaddeus. And then, the jumping ability of Shannon comes into play as well.
Iguodala with Speights wide open. Boy, lay run out. Lamar didn't get there in time.
I don't know if the Lakers have read the book on defense that Phil wants to read, because they're not all on the same page.
Lamar off the Kobe pick. Shannon Brown from downtown. Gasol didn't quit, did he? And Kobe's here recipient on the hard work. That was a good job of the big guy.
Yeah, Powell showed some energy on that play. Hopefully it'll be contagious for the rest of the team.
Elton Brand didn't expect that one. I'm talking of the pass from Thaddeus Young.
And they're going to get a layup out of that?
It'll be blocked, Carney, but he'll stay with the play. He's been blocked 3 times now over the last 60, 90 seconds. Didn't quit, though. So Rodney Carney, his first basket on his 5th try, and a timeout for Phil Jackson. Not exactly excited with the start for his team.
No, he can't be too happy about anything that's transpired in the first part of this first half so far. And there's 4:19 to play in the first half. I look at the scoreboard, kind of surprised that the Lakers are up by 2, shooting 48%, as the Sixers are at 49. It's the guy that is the focal point, again, with their offense.
All those stars we just saw, producer Mark Shaw told us that every one of them has won an Oscar except for Bill Sharman. But none of those guys can say they won the Walter Kennedy Trophy. Sharman's got that on. Now, 4:10 left in the first half. It's been a struggle. Kobe. Don't see him miss that badly, do you? Kept alive. Gasol blocked away. A running start for Maurice Spates. So the Lakers got inside. Carney going to the line looking for the three-point play.
We talked about Carney being a slasher off the dribble that time. A little change of direction and made Derek slide his feet when the contact came. That's going to go with the offensive player. The block shot starts it out in transition, and Derek's moving, contact, and one.
And you know, I'm way ahead of myself. I said Walter Kennedy. I meant Larry O'Brien. I'm a commissioner ahead of myself. Walter Kennedy preceded Larry O'Brien. But Bill Sharman's got that going for him, and it's the Larry O'Brien trophy. As winning the championship as the Lakers head coach back in '72.
And the Sixers come down in a zone, leading by a point with under 4 minutes to go in the half.
So three-point play for Carney. Shannon Brown had Kobe available and tried to dribble through two. Now on the run out. Points off a turnover. Iguodala. Can he save it? Yep. Tightrope act on the baseline. Carney coming off a couple of big games, but he can't hit the three as Andrew Bynum just came back in for the Lakers with Fish, Shannon Brown, Kobe, and Pau Gasol. They've got the advantage with Pau on brand on the opposite side. Kobe in the pull-up game. And it was tough that time as it stayed out. So Kobe now 2 for 6 after the miss. Final 3 minutes. The Lakers down by a point. Iguodala going one way. It was intended for him. And Carney's out of bounds on the baseline. Ran out of real estate.
There's only so much real estate there. 94 feet of it. So you have to realize where you are on the court. And he steps on the baseline, turns it over, and gives it back to the Lakers. But the Lakers are trailing by 1.
They can. And Stu, 32 of the first, and now it's 44, but 32 of the first 42 for the 76ers, and they have 45 on the board. Points in the paint.
The problem with the Lakers right now, Phil Jackson's going to end the half with his starters as Powell turns it over again. Or turns it over, I should say.
It's the Lakers' 7th giveaway. Iguodala, nobody came to get him. And on the loose ball, he comes right back to Thaddeus Young. They've got similar types in Thaddeus Young, Rodney Carney. Maurice Spates, though, a little bit larger and thicker at 6'10", 250. Andrew Bynum asking for it in the mismatch. Went quickly on Elton Brand. 47-46 as Drew has 8 and 7 rebounds.
I would love to be in the locker room at halftime for this one.
Yeah, if the paint doesn't come off.
Yeah, where most of the emphasis is going to be put by Phil Jackson.
Stand in front of your man. Andre Iguodala. He beat the Lakers last year. And the Lakers, in that game, they had a foul to give. Brought it in with about 9 seconds left. Didn't use the foul. And Iguodala killed it as time expired with a triple at the head of the key. 49-46, 76. A beautiful pass, Kobe. Pau Gasol gives him an assist. Beauty from behind the back.
You know, we talked about Iguodala with 8 assists. Kobe now with 7 assists.
Season high for Iguodala is 10. Iguodala, with that last bucket, has 6 points. In fact, he's up to 8 assists and 3 rebounds. His career best, 15 assists. And Maurice Spates, the big guy, showing his range. Taken 16th overall by the 76ers last year. So Florida's national championship team back in 2007. And it puts the Sixers up by 3. Inside of 10 of the shot clock, and it's kicked. So back to 14 now for the Lakers.
Well, we're under a minute to go here in the first half, and the Lakers still trailing in this game. As the Sixers are now shooting 51% from the field.
By the way, you know there's been 4 games that have gone into overtime tonight in the NBA.
And your point?
It's close. Too close early.
Don't talk about OT.
You know where I was going.
I know exactly where you were going.
Powell trying to get it to Andrew. And another turnover for the Lakers. They've got 8 compared to only 3 for the 76ers. You don't want to beat yourself. Elton Brand. Good defense attack by Gasol without fouling.
Without fouling?
You know what I'm saying.
Yeah, and without a whistle.
Final shot time for the Lakers. Here comes the quick double by Carney. That was a helium balloon. Andrew Bynum, fish found him. Breakdown, 1-point game.
The Lakers have a foul to give here. I hope they realize that.
They use it. It's Iguodala, coincidentally.
Well, now the Sixers will take their 22nd timeout with 2.9 to play in the half and leading by 1. The Lakers are just hoping to get out of this with not giving up any more points.
All right, Patrick, I'm glad he used the word energy because we've been talking about energy. And Stu, you just brought up the word passion. As he gets his headsets back on, and we start the second half at Staples Center. And let's see if that energy and passion is there at the very beginning. No, it's a turnover.
That was a passionate turnover.
And points off the turnover by Dalembert. 3-point lead for Philadelphia, 53-50.
Well, I mean, so far in this game, it's just been that the Sixers, even though the Lakers are only down 3, it's not like they're getting blown out. But so far, they're just getting outworked.
Entry, and a good one. Flip over the shoulder for Andrew Bynum.
Now, you give up that kind of position, and Dalembert, who is a good shot blocker, but when you allow another 7-footer to catch it right under the basket, you're in trouble.
And let's see if Andrew gets involved because he had 8 points in the first quarter at Dallas, and then he had 2 the rest of the game. It's not like he can have the ball, so his teammates have to find him.
Travel.
And it had been in the paint for a while for Dalembert. He was surprised by it all. Now, Fish doesn't have numbers, but he's got a block from Drew Holiday, and it belongs to the Lakers. 17 on the shot clock in a 1-point game.
That's a play there where I'd like to see Derek get to that point and then just stop, pivot, let the defender go by, and have an easier one.
Kobe on the inbounds. Coming up short. So Kobe's got only 6 points, 7 assists, and more points for Pete Iguodala as the Lakers did not have defensive transition.
Like I said, the Sixers are just outworking them.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
That's all there is to it.
55-52. 3-point game. Kobe over the roof that time. So it's back to 1 at 55-54. Kobe now 3 for 7 with 8 points. The Lakers average 103 a game, outscoring their opponents by 7 a contest. Sixers on the other end, they're only at 80 or 98 a game. Out of bounds and off Holiday. Smacked down off his leg. And it goes back to the Lakers.
He brought it right where Kobe's hands were, you know. Kobe slapped it right off the knee. Turnover. A rare turnover for the Sixers.
Now Kobe by Holiday all the way to the hole. Lakers lead 56-55. Well, he's recognizing he's going to need to do a little bit more, and I'm talking about because he was a facilitator. There's no question in the first half with 7 assists, but also looking for his own.
He knows he can pretty much score just about when he wants to.
Reach, Gasol on the arm of Holiday.
You know, we talked about Kobe being a guy that can score. The last play, he just dribbles the length of the floor and goes all the way for an uncontested layup. So maybe it's that end of the floor that gives up uncontested layups.
Watch it, right across the forehead. You couldn't see it that time. Dallembert's got him uncontested. Yeah, tell Kobe. Well, Lou Williams, 57-56. Williams had a big game. They won at Golden State in a back-to-back situation Tuesday night, beat the Warriors in a high-scoring affair with a shot, and then lost the next night on Wednesday. They were down big in the third, but a turnover on the bounce entry. And lost to the Phoenix Suns. It'll be saved by Williams, but to who? Pau Gasol. Good play. Directed it right to Ron Artest. Lakers with Gasol, and it pays. Derek Fisher got the big guy for running the floor.
And there was another example, this time by the Sixers, of how not to run a fast break. They had a man advantage in fast break and throw the ball out of bounds. Or basically out of bounds.
Effectively for the Lakers, points off a turnover. Breakdown defensively. How many more points in the paint?
Lack of communication. They didn't switch. One guy thought they were, the other guy thought they weren't. So 2 go with 1 and leaves the other guy wide open.
That's 6 for Holiday. Derek Fisher, he was surprised it was that open. Over the shot blocker. Fish blocked that time by Elton Brand. Into the photographers. But a clean block. Iguodala stay out. Not for a lack of effort, though, by Dalembert. Boy, he's got a bounce, doesn't he?
Great effort.
Man.
You have a big that'll give you more than one jump.
Pau Gasol. And the finger roll, the scoop by Andrew Bynum. Oh, real quickly saw Lou Williams on him, and he wanted to attack.
I'm surprised that he was able to gather himself, though, that normally a 7-footer going against a 6-footer on a drive like that, he gets a little out of control. That time, nice control of his body by Pau and able to get an assist as well. Timeout Sixers at 7:49 mark of a game that still hasn't had any kind of flow to it for the Lakers.
Other news, the Mavs beat the Hawks in overtime. A big game for Dirk Nowitzki. Jason Kidd, his first triple-double of the season, 104th of his career. And Kenyon Martin sat out the game for Denver. Remember, Denver comes in Sunday against the Lakers, and Kenyon Martin might miss that game. We'll soon find out. And right now, Denver, they won that game over Detroit, only 4 back of the Lakers in the West.
4 back in the loss column, as you mentioned, and that's why it's critical when you've got only 10 home games. You better take care of every game at home. Dalembert, challenged by Andrew Bynum, tapped out by Pau Gasol, and Derek Fisher cruises away with it. So the Lakers by a point. Kobe up against Drew Holiday. And on the spin, gets the baseline for Pau Gasol. It's tapped around. Can Kobe get it? Nope. Elton Brand. Great look for Gasol.
They are making a good effort of, once they get the ball, of pushing up the floor in a hurry before the Lakers defense gets set. They're beating the Lakers down the floor in early transition.
It's 15 points for Lou Williams, and right now 15-8. Talking about transition, fast break points. Now Kobe on the step through, off balance, off a teammate. Another turnover. Williams not cut out of bounds. Break for the Lakers. Derek Fisher on top of the ball.
You see that time, if Lou Williams would have angled out a little bit more, slowed up a little bit, let Drew Holiday fill that lane a little further in front, they would have had an easier 2-on-1.
Quick guard, too quick for his own good.
Yeah.
Holiday, the floater, right back to Pau Gasol, and a reach by Holiday is his third foul.
How often do you see that? You miss what you think is an easy basket, and in your haste to get the ball back, you commit a foul.
You know, Stu, San Antonio lost tonight. They lost at Houston, and it turned out they were down by 20, and they got it down. It was a fairly close outcome. In fact, the final score, 109-104. Houston had 3 players with 30 points or more for the first time in franchise history. Scola, Brooks, and Martin. And it's really got to hurt San Antonio because Scola was their second-round pick many years ago. Is it off Kobe? Nope. Holiday touched it last. 5 of the shot clock, 6:27 to play. Strange season for the San Antonio Spurs. They now have 24 losses. The 8 seed Portland lost tonight in overtime at Chicago. They've got 27. Kobe deep into the clock. The triple. Short. Picked up by Dalembert. Lakers down by 61-60. We're halfway through the third.
Like I said, there's just no flow for the Lakers in this game. Maybe I should be giving more credit to the Sixers.
Sixers are quicker to the punch like that. Elton Brand off the dribble, setting up Dalembert, who averages 7, almost 8, and he's got 18 at the Lakers' expense. Fish, long 2. Down to 1, 63-62. Fish, 3 for 13 last game, just 2 for 9. Got that one as he squared up. Iguodala. Lakers want Dalembert to take that outside shot. Over Andrew Bynum. Man, Dalembert up to 20. He's got 20 points, 6 boards on 10 of 16 shooting. It doesn't look like the Sixers are going anywhere right now. Kobe. Again, Holiday knocked it away, took him out of rhythm. Kobe with a miss. 4 of 10. Last touch by the Lakers. Iguodala's move.
You know, Sixers have been making some very nice plays. This time it's Elton Brand with the delivery to Samuel Dalembert, who gets another easy one. 20 points for Dalembert. You know, that's 20 that the Lakers didn't count on from that position.
Boy, you want to take a crowd out of a game. Lead most of the way, and the Sixers have. They're up by 3. The biggest lead, only 5. Lakers' biggest lead was 6. So it has been very close, but the Sixers with the advantage. Gasol, or make it Bynum rather, and then it's knocked out of bounds by Lou Williams, who tried to toss it over the top.
And that would have been a successful play, but that time Andrew jumped to block it and did get a piece of it, caused the turnover.
So the Lakers down by 3. Andrew Bynum on a basket early in the quarter. Does not have that many touches. And even though it was deflected by Dalembert, it goes down. Boy, does he challenge everything. Man, break for the Lakers, wasn't it? 16 now. And a board away from a double-double for Andrew Bynum. Artest hedging over towards Iguodala. Elton Brand challenge.
Nice challenge by Powell.
His length. Now the Lakers look to take the lead. Kobe over Holiday. Lakers up by 1. 66-65. Kobe's got 12.
You know, the crowd wants to get involved, but the Lakers have given them nothing to get real excited about. So they need to do something that will spur not only themselves, but the crowd along.
Iguodala, quick catch. Off the dribble, tried to find some rhythm. He's not that great a looking jump shooter, is he? Now Powell not ready for the pass, but stays with the play. Yep, I like it.
A little globetrotter work in there, huh?
Yeah, not playing, but it works. Now, Kobe again on an isolation play. Skipping it across. Fish has to go, and he knows it. And the wedge comes out to Dalembert. That was a well-challenged shot by Derek Fisher. Drew Holiday plenty of time. And a bad break for him. Tried to go down. Artest ran out, but it still looked pretty good out of his hand. 66-65. Holiday 3 of 7 after the miss. Wanted to go to Drew. I'm talking about that's Andrew Bynum. Fish, good look. And Derek puts the Lakers up by 3, and that's a large lead by this game standards.
Leads a large lead by this game standards. What's been the Lakers' largest lead? 6?
6. Early.
Sixers have led by what, 5?
And that was 19-13, and they gave up an 8-0 run.
Right. No consistency.
Step back. 1 and done. Get it across, please. So Kobe has 12. 19 for Pau Gasol. 16 for Andrew Bynum. And Kobe all the way with the left hand. He got the rub from Bynum out top. Dalembert wasn't going to be able to keep up with him. And it'll be a timeout.
Did he get hit in the nose again?
Well, yeah. The last time Dalembert definitely came across his forehead. That's a 10-0 run for the Lakers for a 5-point lead.
Yeah, that forces Eddie Jordan to get up and call the timeout. The Lakers lead it by 5. You want to get the lead, play good defense like Powell did. Challenge the shot. And that enables you to get up and get down the floor and score a little easier. Looks like Kobe's starting to warm up a little bit. He's got 14 for the game. You know, and Kobe's taking up that same mentality even when he got in the league.
Came out of that program with John Chaney at Temple, and man, you couldn't stay on the floor. Brown gets the foul. McGonigal on Broad Street. He had to play tough D out of there. 70-65, Lakers by 5. 2:20 to play, and how do they close it? How do they close the third?
Coming out of the timeout, obviously, a few substitutions as Powell, Kobe, and Derek go to the sideline.
So Lamar's back out there with Farmar and Brown, and right away, the lefty. By the way, he goes left. Thaddeus Young makes it 3, 70-67.
Well, it just happened that Ron Artest overplayed him trying to deny that pass and freed up his right hand. I mean, his left hand.
See if the ball goes inside at all. Andrew Bynum.
Traveling.
A walk on Shannon Brown. Phil Jackson, we talked about it in Dallas. He had to go earlier to his starters again because the second unit turned it over too many times when they came on the floor. And I talked about how tight it's been to the table. The Lakers just had a 5-point lead. That was the biggest lead for the 76ers a couple of times.
Traveling.
It's in the air.
Well, you know, in defense of the officials, most of the traveling calls that they make in the NBA are legitimate calls. because they do let some go, but some they just happen to get right.
And they let a lot go when it comes to the post guys.
They definitely shuffle both feet before they release the ball.
Andrew Bynum denied and fouled by Samuel Dalembert. So Drew going to the free throw line for the first time tonight. You know, we saw Kobe on the attack get hit a couple of times too by Dalembert. But Kobe's ahead of schedule because you remember the Dallas game, he shot 2 free throws the whole game. And it came with 9.9 to play. He's already got 2 tonight.
You look at the scoreboard, there hasn't been many free throws all night. This is 4 and 5 for the Lakers, and the Sixers have shot 5.
Who's got a red eye? Well, visit Lakers.com this month for a virtual tour of the all-new Toyota Prius. You or someone you know, an opportunity to be an honorary ball kid for the Lakers. Just click on the Toyota banner at the top of Lakers.com and enter for your chance to win. It's all courtesy of Toyota, suiting up with the Lakers for over 33 years. 4-point game. Lakers 71-67 as Andrew Bynum gets one of 2. Drew with a double-double like Pau Gasol. He's got 17 points, 12 rebounds. Lou Williams. Good help recovery situation, Andrew Bynum. Now, Elton Brand. And it'll be a 3-second call. They're waiting for a shot, weren't they?
Yeah, but the good defense by Lamar on Elton Brand really took care of that. Samuel Dalembert had good position, anticipating the shot, but no way Elton could get that shot off with the defense of Lamar.
Another close one like last year on St. Patty's Day. They lost to the 76ers. Lakers trying to avoid a close one down the stretch with a team that's been hanging around and has led most of the way. Lamar deep into the clock. And Farmar quick as it's knocked out of bounds. Fresh shot clock for the Lakers. You know how tough it is for the 76ers to win 2 years in a row in L.A.? The last time it happened, the 82-83 and 83-84 seasons. That's a long time ago. Shannon Brown kept alive and knocked out of bounds because of the work of Andrew Bynum. It was touched last by Elton Brand.
Just because you have someone boxed out doesn't necessarily mean you don't have to jump. He was boxed out, but Andrew still jumped and got a piece of it and caused the Sixers to hit it last.
Our test with Farmar. Andrew Bynum. How do you miss that?
Like that.
Strange night. On the run, Elton Brand. And a good job by Lamar Odom. No new shot clock. Never got to the rim. Now they can play it for the final shot. Don't need to, though. Thaddeus Young, the southpaw. 2-point Laker lead, 71-69. Final shot for the Lakers. At least we hope it's a final shot for the Lakers.
Well, if they don't go too early, they probably will get the final shot.
Now inside of 10. Here comes Bynum for the pick. Farmar left free. Burns it. 5-point Laker lead. 3.1 to play. 74-69. Lou Williams got a pretty good look.
That's what speed will do for you.
Big time.
That's speed there, boys. Lou Williams got a shot off and just about converted. We head to the fourth with the Lakers struggling. But as I say that, I look at the scoreboard and they're up 74-69. Can they hold on? Come back. We'll find out. Lakers is led by 6, lead by 5 at the present. Samuel Dalembert has tied his season high with 20 heading into the fourth. Visit Farmers.com today to hear more true stories from Farmers customers and to find a Southern California agent near you.
You believe the New Orleans Hornets do?
What they do this time?
They won at home over Orlando tonight, 193. And if Portland's
without Chris Paul?
Yeah, I mean, Collison's playing at a really nice level for a rook.
He must not be the only one.
No, how about Thornton going for 37? And he scored a lot the next game. The 37 was in a loss. There's a hold by Lamar. They win at 193 over Orlando. And Portland lost tonight in overtime at Chicago. They've got 27 losses. They're in the 8th seed. New Orleans, 31-28 with a win.
That's tight.
I mean, 7-8. It's going to be very tight. Carney. Wow, timed well. You put a body on somebody? Not that time. Thaddeus Young.
Well, when you give someone, an athlete, a running start, You got some problems.
74-71. So Thaddeus Young off the bench with 9. Farmar denied what he wanted by Lou Williams. He's got Gasol. Bounce. Look at this. Gasol will take it.
Are you kidding me?
Foul. Everybody vacated the premises. Has 21, 10, and 4 assists.
They want to get in transition, but you got to secure the ball first. Everybody ran down thinking it was a turnover, and guess what? It wasn't.
It has been their priority, though, tonight. Early offense.
And it's going to be hard for like Jordan to throw the ball over the top of a double team because of his height, especially when they come with a big.
Holiday got there and can't believe he missed the runner. So it's a small lineup right now for Eddie Jordan.
That last basket, as the ball's deflected, and all of a sudden it's back in the hands of Powell, and he gets an uncontested one. Sixers coach Eddie Jordan just leaned back in his chair and said, wow, it's going to be like that, huh?
Yeah, Drew Holiday at the free throw line. A week ago tonight, he had a career high 45 minutes in the Sixers' 106-94 win over the Spurs. Never takes that many shots to begin with. 13 points, 5 boards, 4 assists. The youngest player in the NBA gets 2 at the line, and Lakers lead by 3, 76-73. One of those nights. Kobe. Boy, he got what he wanted. Didn't get the finish. Normally, it's like a layup when he takes a 10-footer middle of the paint.
Flat out of his hand. Never got over the front of the rim.
Kobe with 14 on 6 of 13 shooting. Backdoor is available. Thaddeus Young makes the most of it. Lakers just a step slow tonight, that end of the floor.
That end?
Well,
the whole floor.
Just that end. Yeah, there's not been a lot of energy. Brian Shaw talked about it, but in particular, points to the paint. 50 already. That's 50. Shannon Brown gets the triple. Lakers, strange night, 79-75. 2 minutes into the fourth. The Lakers still lead. Spates didn't get the roll. Switched it from his left to his right hand. Gasol behind the play. He's tying his shoe. Kobe went away from the pin. Shannon Brown back to back. No. But the extendo man, Lamar, where did that come from?
Got an offensive rebound. I don't even think he left his feet.
I mean, was that a forearm in the back? Lou Williams trying to create inside. It looked like the Sixers wanted to tie him out. Their whole staff is up. 81-75. Lakers have just matched their largest lead of the game, and that came about 6 minutes into the contest. Williams gave up the dribble. Carney has to. And he gets a triple. 2 games ago, he had 16. That was in their win in Oakland, and he hit 3 threes. So it's down to 3, 81-78. It's hanging around. 3 minutes gone by in the fourth. Lamar working on Young. And the loose ball picked up by Carney. The looks have been good ones for the Lakers. Spates. Gasol gets it out. Spates, though, beat him down the floor. Farmar the distance over the shoulder. And shoots 2.
Yeah, that'll take us to a timeout. We're at the 8:37 mark of the fourth in a game that's going back and forth. Right now for the Lakers, it's a little bit fourth. They lead by 3.
Former USC Trojan. Or should I say a Trojan for life. Joel Myers, Stu Lance, Patrick O'Neal courtside as the Lakers cling to a 3-point lead. Strange night at Staples Center. Jordan Farmar fouled before we went to the break. So
you're going to make both free throws?
What are they? You know the odds.
You know, Jordan's should be a much better free throw shooter than he is percentage-wise.
60% basically on his career. Gets the first of 2. 82-78. You know, you and I were talking to Rob Lowe before the start of tonight's game. He used to travel back in the 80s when they went to Boston. You'd see Rob Lowe in Boston.
Rob's a longtime friend. Yeah, he's a big-time Laker fan.
83-78. 5 points. Can they expand on 5, make it 10? Biggest has been 6. Drew Holiday staying on the floor. Spates, Iguodala, they stay small. Not a huge lineup. And it's lost by Spates trying to make a move to his weak side. He's a southpaw. Went over to the right against Gasol. Kobe popping up. And off the front of the rim. Most of his shots, too, have been short.
Maybe doesn't have the strength in that ankle after playing back-to-back. Maybe it's kind of sore. I didn't get a chance to converse with him before the game tonight.
He's now 6 of 14. 7 assists, and all 7 came in the first half. Spates, good challenge, Gasol. Powell had leaked out. It's not available, but ran out on Spates effectively. Now Farmar bumped on the baseline.
Hot pass.
He threw it against the back of the glass. It'll come into the side.
Hopefully he's not trying to get shots out of that.
Okay, well, he tried. That won't work in the rec center either.
That's a good lobby there, Jordan, but you're not going to get anything out of that.
First on Spates, second team foul. So team fouls identical with 7:48 to play. Been a quiet Friday night in LA. Gasol on the re-entry.
Now you really got to go to work.
And he will. On the run. It's out of bounds because of the work of Lamar Odom. Young fended him off, but because of it, he just couldn't grab it.
That's what activity will do for you, and it's a good job by Lamar of just putting enough pressure on Thaddeus that he couldn't secure the rebound.
Lamar's got 6 boards of his own to go along with 7 points. He's only taken 6 shots. Kobe beating him on the baseline. Can he reverse it? No. Blocked away. Young
like
and
the backboard, I think, got a piece of that.
long pass for Carney. Thaddeus Young came over to help out as a secondary defender on Kobe's play. So every time it looks like the Lakers have an opportunity, Holiday, quick release, a little bit long. Shannon Brown to the crossover. Plenty of time on the shot clock. And Gasol against second-year man Spates on the dive. Farmar. No conviction. Now comes out and gets it. Lakers have their biggest lead of the game. Had to stop, didn't he, Stu? 85-78.
I thought the dive that time by Jordan was a little early. Wait a second longer to see if Powell's going to make his move. Fortunately, they got away with that one.
Looked like a turnover in the making. So the biggest lead of the game for the Lakers with 6:35 left in the game. Iguodala got the contact and gets the free throws. Back into the game. Spates will sit down. Shot blocker and rebounder Samuel Dallenberg comes in. Kobe wondering about the foul. You be the judge.
Well, the left hand, that's a foul.
Yeah.
That's a foul.
He shoved the shooter in the air.
Right there. That's a foul.
That was a good call. Need protection in this game, don't you? 6:32 to play. And a break for Iguodala. It looked like it was going to drop off the front of the rim.
Yeah, but because there's some blood on Jordan Farmar, but because he's used with a high arc, that enables it to get the bounce and then the bounce. If it was a flat shot that hits the front like that, your chances are very slim.
So athletic trainer Gary Vitti will work on Jordan Farmar. Iguodala over the last 4, he's averaged 21 a contest. Tonight he's got only 9, but that's what Phil Jackson was talking about when we heard from him earlier. He worked on Marion and Dallas, did a good job. Iguodala in the first game against the Lakers, only 3 of 7. He's 4 of 11 tonight. Artest has been the main man on him. The Lakers Fan Jam coming in March, and we are going to be there, all of us. Hopefully you'll join us at the LA Convention Center. It is Saturday, March 20th, Sunday, March 21st. Fan Jam will feature interactive games for the whole family, autographs absolutely free from Laker players, performances by the Laker girls, and a lot more. So buy your tickets now. You can get them at the Staples Center box office or online right now. Lakers.com/FanJam. That's Lakers.com/FanJam. Too close. 85-80. Shannon Brown with Gasol. 7 on the clock. Man, little step through. Boy, great look.
Look how quick they're getting it down the floor.
Dallenberg on the run. Lakers didn't match up there, but Lamar got back. Iguodala. He's saving his stuff for the end. Now they're going to look at it to determine whether it's 3 or 2.
It looked like a definite 3 to me. So much so that Phil Jackson said, let's talk this over, man. We just have nothing going consistently tonight. Even though they still lead on the scoreboard with 6 minutes to go in the fourth, this is anybody's ball game. And Andre says, I've been here before, done that.
Comfort as Andre Iguodala gets the triple. It is a triple after they reviewed the video.
The Exmo shows that he's behind the line. You see the space between his big toe and the three-point line. So 2-point game halfway through the fourth quarter.
And 4 of the 5 starters on the floor now for the Lakers, with the exception of Pau Gasol. Inside his 6, Artest back out there, and on a run, it knocked out. He's got to get out of the paint. He does. Kobe popping up and popping in. 87-83, as Kobe now has 16. Fourth leading scorer in the league, close to 28 a game. But it has been seriously inconsistent for the Lakers tonight.
Yeah, that is for sure.
Can't get a feel for this one. And the Lakers put away this team in Philadelphia. Dalembert blocked, Bynum trailed, stayed on it. It's saved, though, to Thaddeus Young.
That's why you don't throw the ball on the floor on your defensive end under the basket.
5-12, counting, left in regulation. So the Lakers lost last year by 1 to this team at Staples Center. Beat them in Philadelphia this year. And they've taken 6 out of the last 8 for the 76ers. Good seal by Lamar. Well, yep, he got away with it. And it's batted out to Iguodala. The indecision was a travel. Carney for the lead. And Lamar is fouled from behind by Dalembert. 13 fouls on the 76ers. So team fouls even at 3 apiece.
How many opportunities have the Lakers had in the paint where they've short-arm shots? You know, Kobe did one, Jordan did one, Lamar just did one, Powell's done a couple. So.
And a bunch without Dalembert on the floor.
Right, I mean, just coming up short. And out of the hand, you could tell it's going to be short.
They doubled Kobe. Nobody was on Lamar momentarily. Now, 10 on the clock, baby hook. Quick release because he saw Dalembert out of the corner of his eye. 87-85. Lakers shooting 44% compared to 46%. Air ball. Badly missed by Iguodala. The guy to beat the Lakers last year. He is now 5 of 13 from the field, just 1 of 5 beyond the arc, though. Artest, and Lamar thought it was for him. That one was. And leaves it off for Drew. It'll count. And he'll go to the line looking for the three-point play.
Well, the extra pass, I thought for sure withdraws a 3-second violation.
I agree with you, and so did Eddie Jordan. I thought it was automatic.
The extra pass is Artest, Lamar to Andrew, and the foul on Dalembert puts Andrew at the line for a 3-point opportunity.
So that's Lamar's first assist of the night, and it is a key one. Inside of 4 to play, Drew Holiday will sit down.
And I think a
dangerous Lou Williams comes in.
Yeah, I think he brought Lou Williams in because they're not really playing Drew Holiday around the perimeter as much. And you better play Mr. Williams.
Lakers up by 5, 90-85. As the LA native, Campbell Hall High School sits down. Will he come back? Drew Holiday. He goes over to the bench with 8 points and 4 assists. Iguodala, good first step. And Dalembert on the easy dunk. So Iguodala dribble penetration, and that has been a problem for the Lakers all night long. 54 points in the paint for the 76ers.
60 for the Lakers, so it's been a game of paintball.
A lot of time for Lamar up against Thaddeus Young.
Hurry up.
Yeah, they're counting 5, aren't they? And he got away with it. 92-87. As Lamar's got 9 points and 8 boards.
Well, you got to get to 3 before you can get to 5. And he was in the paint for a while.
Lou Williams all the way to the cup. Man, Andrew Bynum had it knocked out by Dalembert. So the Lakers by 5. What a struggle with 3 minutes to play against the 76ers, who come in at 22-35. They were smoked in Phoenix on Wednesday, trailed by as many as 22, but the Lakers have never had any kind of cushion even close to that. Now Lamar, he's forced off the box just a little. 7 of the shot clock.
It's an offensive foul. You better shoot now.
Got to go up. It won't go. Another shot clock violation. Was that 4 this evening?
Well, see, the first part is they're trying to go to one player so long that the shot clock continues to run. Then when they finally get it to Lamar, there's 5 seconds. They doubling. not a lot of time to do anything else. And Phil Jackson just sits there, puts his head down as if to say, guys, would you trust our offense? It will work. (92-87), 2:36 left here in the fourth quarter, and we talked about all the scoring in the paint. Lakers have 62 points in the paint, 21 from Powell, and of course Andrew Bynum has a few of his own. He's got 20 on 9 out of 16 from the field. He leads all players in rebounding with 13, and in his spare time he's blocked a couple of shots. So Andrew Bynum putting up some good numbers in a game that has been very hard to really get a feel for it.
Carney coming out of the timeout, and the 76ers have the basketball. Along with Lou Williams. Also, Thaddeus Young, Samuel Dalembert, and Andre Iguodala, the Chicago native, with the basketball. Giving up the dribble. And on a switch, he's got Pau Gasol. Setting it for Dalembert. And on top of the basketball, Derek Fisher. It'll belong, they say. The 76ers.
Oh, no, that's a bad call.
Yeah, it'll go the other way. It looked like it rolled down the leg. The man in red, and there were a couple right there as Derek Fisher smacked it.
Derek Fisher stripped Dalembert of the ball, but the Sixers were the last to touch it, right off the shin of Samuel Dalembert.
Maybe not.
You think it hit Derek?
Yeah, it ricocheted off Derek's side of his foot. That is a break. You're right, though. It hit and looked like it was off Dalembert. And that's what they saw with 2:09 to play. Now can the Lakers capitalize. Lamar got to go in a hurry. 7-point lead. Number 7 gets it up to 7 with 2 to play. 94-87, and they're lucky that it occurred outside of 2 minutes, too, because the officials would have gone to look. And it would have belonged to the Sixers with 4 on the shot clock. Stop here. Huge. Mid-range game. Free throws. Derek Fisher with a nudge. 94-87. Talk about a baby face. Lou Williams, been in the league 5 years. He still looks like he's 16.
Well, 10th and 11th free throws for the Sixers in the ball game. The Lakers have only attempted 8. That's the only good thing about this game. There hasn't been a lot of trips.
That is a
strike,
but that's a huge positive. And a miss by Williams. He was the first high school player selected by the Sixers when they took him in the second round in 2005 since Chocolate Thunder. Daryl Dawkins, 1975. 1 of 2 for Lewis Williams. Yeah, Daryl Dawkins. Was it Planet Lovetron he was from?
Well, it changed from week to week.
With World Be Free, they had quite a team. 90 seconds left. Lakers by 6, 94-88. Pau Gasol, and he won the indecision. The jump out, and it looked like Thaddeus Young came into his line of sight. Did a good job.
It really shouldn't matter, though. I mean, your footwork is your footwork. You know, you catch the ball, you come to your jump stop, or you catch it and go. But don't catch it and dance without putting it on the floor.
Can the Lakers get a stop? Right now they're being outshot 46%, 45%. Carney was available. Good grab by Fish on the long rebound. It was headed right to Lou Williams in the corner. Final minute 13 against the Sixers, who won't go away just like last year. Kobe maximizing the shot clock. And spiked away, but contact. 2 free throws for Kobe. His first 2 of the second half. His first 2 in about 2 hours.
Player that shot the most free throws for the Lakers is Andrew Bynum with 3. So Kobe will take over the lead in that department with 2 free throws here. And 2 free throws here should put the Lakers in pretty good position. All they have to do is defend against 3-point opportunities. And you can look at the clock. There's not enough possessions if they don't give up 3-point opportunities.
So the Lakers now by 7. Make here by Kobe, their largest lead of the game. It has been that much of a struggle for the Lakers tonight.
Everything has been a struggle tonight for the Lakers. Everything.
And it goes. 8-point Laker lead, 96-88.
Look at Lou Williams. Wow.
Yep.
Well, see, there's the 3-point. That's what you didn't want to give up.
Wide open, too. Lamar Odom now get it across and use the clock. Thank you. Kobe will bring it back out.
Powell being guarded by Lou Williams.
And Lou Williams will send him to the free throw line. And I'm kind of surprised they didn't foul early.
They didn't try to foul there.
42.4 to play. So Powell's nice hit for the Lakers. Boy, can Lou Williams get down the floor. Lou Williams, Drew Holiday, there are about 2 or 3 guys that are the recipients. And you brought up Iguodala with more touches and more activity, and it's shown for him since the departure of Allen Iverson.
Yeah.
They're getting other guys involved that are the future of this franchise.
Obviously, we want to continue, like everybody else, put our well wishes out to Allen and his family.
And his 4-year-old daughter.
The illness of his 4-year-old daughter. So hopefully that will all play itself out in a positive way. Timeout by the Sixers, and there's not a lot of time left for them to time out. 42.4 to go in the game, and the Lakers have a 10-point lead. Boy, you would think this game was a little bit more in control, but it's been closer than that score. 5 assists, but an area that he still must work on is his turnover department. He has 4 turnovers in the ball game, and that's too many for Powell, the all-star. You don't want to turn the ball over that much being an up-front player.
He just couldn't hang on to the basketball in Dallas. Man, it was kind of like that game in Boston, even though the Lakers won it.
Should have got the popcorn without the butter.
It was slipping and sliding. 42.4 to play. Dallenberg with a season high 22. His career best is 24. And he's matched his career high. 24 for Dallenberg. Here comes the foul. You would think 98-90. This is a concession if you don't foul.
But if you're going to do that, you do it immediately. They let a couple of seconds go off the clock. You either do it immediately or don't do it.
Well, you talk about a tough stretch for Eddie Jordan coming up. They go home, and the next 4 games, they've got Boston, Orlando, Atlanta. They have a very difficult stretch. While the Lakers, next month, we've talked about it, 11 of the 15 are road games.
And if they play like they played tonight, it's going to be tough. I mean, they just have got to find the energy meal.
99-90. 31.5 seconds left. And I brought up Boston, Celtics, Atlanta. Don't forget about Toronto. The Lakers by 9 with 31.5 seconds left. And just mention what look ahead for the Lakers, because this is the start of a 3-game homestand. After the homestand on Tuesday, it ends. First, Miami and Orlando. And they left out Charlotte. Don't forget about Charlotte, where the Lakers have laid an egg regularly. Phoenix on the road. San Antonio is always difficult. Oklahoma City, they've been a tough team for the Lakers. Houston won tonight over San Antonio, led by as many as 20. As Dallenberg gets the miss by Iguodala, walks his way into a shot. Man on the loose ball, it'll be Artest, and get it across the line, and that'll do it.
He definitely traveled. My goodness.
So the Lakers
hopping into a shot
are now 44-15, still a game back in the loss column behind Cleveland as they escape. And Cleveland won the road tonight at Toronto, and it is absolutely now official.
Well, it goes in the books as a victory. They don't say whether they're pretty or whatever, just a W. But the Lakers realize that they didn't play well again tonight. They'll go to the drawing board. They'll try to come out with some answers to their passionless play in this game.
So the Lakers led by Pau Gasol, Andrew Bynum. Gasol 23-11, Bynum 20-13 as we